I'm Tyler Ross. I'm the Western Education Liaison. And Tammy is in between vehicles right now. So she might pop in here in a minute. So we'll see what happens. So here we go. June is National Safety Month, and each week throughout National Safety Month in June, it's an opportunity to make a difference in your home, work, and community. Identifying risk around the home or improving safety standards at home, in your community, and protects everyone. Whether we increase first aid and emergency awareness through drills or provide water safety tips for summer recreation, we're taking steps to provide a safer neighborhood. The upcoming meetings that we have for North Carolina 811, the state UCC meeting will be Tuesday, July 9th from 10 to 12 at Charlotte Waters facility off of Tavola Road in Charlotte. If you would like to attend that virtually, if you go to our website, it should have the information for that. Thank you, Brian. Yes. Please sign in who's here. Thank you, Brian. I forgot all about that. As you can tell, I don't do a whole lot remotely anymore. I'm face-to-face quite a bit, but the Underground Damage Prevention Review Board will be meeting Wednesday, July 10th from 10 to 4 at our place in Greensboro. Any more information about that, you can find out at udprb.nc.gov. They'll have that information. Our LRPC, or the Locate Resolution Partnership Committee, will be meeting on Wednesday, July 17th from 11 to 1 at our spot in Greensboro. If you'd like to attend, they'd love it. And I'm sorry, Lee, is everything good, or am I?
No, you're fine. I'm just listening. Okay. And just to let you know, I might have to jump off here in a little bit. But if I do, I'm sorry. And
you're good.
I'm here as long as I can.
You're good, man. No worries. Thank you, Lee. I try to get through them fairly quick. No, I'm just kidding. We get through as, you know, but LRPC meeting is going to be down there. You can go to it. They'd love to have you face to face. I think it's one of our really good meetings. There's a lot of information that happens, a lot of exchange of information. But if you can't make it to it, you go to ncucc.org, go to our LRPC page, and you can get the login information and attend through Teams. The NC 811 board meeting will be July 19th from 8 to 12 at Crown Plaza up in Asheville. If you need any information about that or anything for it, contact Virginia at nc811.org. We go into our calendars, as you guys are very aware. The website, nc811.org, ncucc.org. That is where our event calendars can be, and you can also scan that QR code. And as always, it's available on the app as well. Moving forward into our data insights, just an overview of May 24 versus May of 23. There was 246,709 locate requests in the state of North Carolina for May of 24. That was up 5.9% from the 232,000 in May of 23. Through the end of May, with January, February, March, April, May, we had 1.1 million locate requests in. That was up 6.2% from where we were at the same time last year, which is not really any surprise with the amount of work that's coming down the pipeline. No pun intended. Transmissions were up for North Carolina, obviously, if everything's up. And I want to say we're still at about 5.4 transmissions for every locate that comes in. I have a feeling that number will go up with the amount of fiber in the ground now and some of the new infrastructure. So that number for May of 24 was 1.3 million transmissions went out. That was 72% more than what happened last year. Now for the state, we're at 6.3 million through the end of May. If you guys remember, we ended 2023 right around 14 million. So I think we're on track to be pretty high. For Hoke County, new tickets were down. Comparing May to May, new tickets were down. Total tickets were slightly down. Your updates were up a good bit. As you know, it does right now with all the stuff. But the thing that's interesting is this is one of the first counties I've seen where the 3 hours are down. Generally speaking, right now across the rest of the state, there's quite a bit. 3 hours are up drastically for a lot of the stuff that's going on. In Scotland County, you know, total tickets are up. Your new tickets are up, 478 tickets through the end of May in 2024, about 22 locates per day. The year-to-date comparison for Hoke County is you're trending up just slightly on things, down on the new tickets, up on total tickets. Your updates were up slightly. 3 hours were up just a hair, nothing too wild, and the canceled tickets were down. So let's see that. Going to Scotland County, total tickets were up 38%. Your new tickets were up 83%. And I'm assuming there's just a good bit of work going on. We'll get into that when we get to the breakdown of your top 10. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss here? Are you good moving forward?
Oh, good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. 1,299 tickets were called in Hope County in May. The majority were in Rayford, followed by Red Springs. Scotland County had 478, 169 in Laurinburg, and 143 in is it Wagram or Wagram?
Wagram.
Wagram, that's what I thought. All right. And as you guys are aware, all the damages right here are just what's reported to North Carolina 811. So 15 were reported in Hoke County, 2 were reported in Scotland County. There's 1,155 reported for the state of North Carolina to 811. And as you can see, that's just an increase in May that was up 8.9% over from where it was last year with 1,155. If I can find Hoke and Scotland on here. As you can see with this heat map, what it is, Marshall's created this for us. So it's damages per 1,000 tickets that are called in. Why can I not find Hoke? Oh, there it is. So Hoke, with 15 tickets called in with the amount that they had, they're in the red for quite a bit there. And Scotland's in the yellow. It seems like that's quite a bit of work going on in Hoke County. Your top 10 callers, I believe this is for Hoke County. Y'all probably know better on who these folks are. It looks like the majority, and I could be way off. It looks like a good bit of this could be from fiber going in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then one thing, you see how Lumbee River EMC's on there twice. That's from RTE users. So that's just those folks are able to send it in, and that's why they pop up there twice. So they had a good bit of work going on as well. Top 10 for Scotland County, much of the same. It is interesting that National On Demand, up here, they're now ITG. But across the rest of the state, they're still National On Demand. So here's your top 10 for all that. And it looks like the vast majority of the work is a good bit of it's just cable and fiber, which, it writes the name of the game. We got how many billions of dollars in grant money for this stuff? So
Definitely.
Yeah, just a hair, right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So here's the legislative slides we have for this month where we're talking about the law that the law change that's being proposed, or they're opening up the law to go through some stuff. And I'll give you the best information that I have that I know. So don't get too upset if I'm way off. But the task team was formed. The task team is representative of industry stakeholders. And then Louis Panzer developed a list of state laws for review by the task team. And there's a red line document that is proposed changes to the law for review. As you see there, the goal is completed language for 2025. There's a shared compilation of all state laws. It's 990 pages worth. And if you really want that, we can get it to you. So here's some of the possible legislative changes. Is reduced tolerance zone to 18 inches from 24 inches. Increase ticket life to 30 working days from 15 working days. And then the start time of the ticket would hinge from the work date. Clarifying ticket side would address both sides of the road. Mark maintenance would address when whether to remark or just extend life of the ticket. And then enforcement items to clean up process within complaint process. I know how you guys are probably very aware of how it goes right now with going through all the issues there. So this is just what I have available for that. So if you would like a copy of the compiled laws document, just let me know, me or Tammy, and we can get it to your Ann. Y'all can ask questions right here. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how much help I'll be, but there's some speculation that I can throw out there, but I don't know how good of a how good that'll be.
Hey, Tyler, I've sat in on a couple of these UCC meetings. So the only thing that I would like to try to do is just get a copy of this so I can be able to review it with our team here in Virginia. You know, we're doing work in North Carolina and picking up that Brightspeed contract. So, yeah, if we could just have something sent on over to me, that'd be great.
Yeah, let me holler at the powers that be about that. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you, Brian.
No, I'm good right now.
All right. Thank you, Lee. Here we are with our education team. You guys know Parrish, Steve, and Tammy Howard. And then that good looking devil down there in the bottom right corner, at least for a little bit longer. As you guys know, I'm sure you've seen this. Steve put up a Facebook page for the UCCs. So it's facebook.com/NCUCC1. And he updates it pretty regularly. And that's another place to see about what our meetings are and what we've got going on. So that is all I have, gentlemen. Lee, is there anything you'd like to report or anything you want to talk about?
The only thing that, and nothing's really changed since last month with NCDOT. We've got a project coming. I don't have a date for it. It's on Highway 401 in Scotland County. There's two bridges. I think it's bridge 33 and 38. I think are the bridge numbers. We just now done the scoping meeting about 2 weeks ago, so that one's just now starting to ramp up. I'm not real sure what all is out there other than I think Duke Power. I can't remember any other utilities right off the top of my head. And then over in Hoke County, you know, we still got the big project going on 211 that runs from Aberdeen to Rayford, the widening project. And it's pretty much got everybody out there. Anybody that you can think of. Power company is pretty much complete as far as their new poles, their new build on the Hoke County side. They're actually over next to Moore County now. Brightspeed is still out there relocating. Charter is still in the process of relocation, and they're going from Moore County going kind of towards Hoke County. So they're almost into downtown Rayford. They're getting close.
Okay.
Like I said, I think the gas company is, I think P&G, I think they're, a couple of weeks out still. We just had a meeting with them last week on their relocation. So there's a lot going on just on that one project. We do have another project. Actually, I guess it'll be two more projects coming. One, I met with Brightspeed's, was it MetroNet and Charter at the intersections of Lindsay Road and Rockfish Road. They're just going to do some intersection improvements with some stoplights. And that's all going to be done by DOT maintenance. So we're just trying to figure out how to move these people without it being a major upset to their systems. And then we've got another bridge coming over on Balfour Road, Balfour, Balfour Road.
Mm-hmm.
It's out at, I guess, the little community of Shannon. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. There again, twin bridges side by side. Hoke County Water. Focus actually just moved in on us. So we're hoping that they are clear from where they're located and waiting on Charter to locate theirs to see where they're at. But that's coming up pretty quick as soon as we can get everything figured out right there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Brian?
Everything's going good. As everybody knows, S&N is trying to increase their footprint within North Carolina. We've got a new locating contract that we have been able to obtain and we'll be starting work on here within the next 2 weeks. So maybe next week. Man, this summer's almost it's just flying by so quick. So yeah, we're just looking forward to getting out there. And if anybody's got anything, please always feel free to reach out to me. My cell number and my email address is listed. I am the director of marketing, but I can always get you in touch with who you need to talk with. So Tyler, hate to see you leave. I want to wish you the very best. It's been great getting to know you. And if there's anything we can ever do, man, always stay in touch.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it.
Sure. Thank you.
All right.
Well,
See y'all.
All
Hey,
right.
take care. Have a good one, man.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.